Hey, this is Alger from the Cracked House Spots podcast, back with another MOTU Monday video here on YouTube. Today we're going to be looking at another Masterverse figure, of course the last Masterverse figure I have before I move on to Origin figures. So we'll take a look at it. Of course, it's the deluxe Whiplash. We're going to be taking a look at this and talking about it in just a few minutes. Alright, we're back. We got the figure out of the box, so let's take a look at the box. Here's the side bookend artwork. Looks very much like Whiplash of the vintage style. And at the back, of course, has him in some more armor and everything. This is a new Eternia version, so of course all the new Eternia ones are kind of like reimagined, or as they call it, original designs inspired by classic concepts. So Whiplash is the tail thrashing warrior. The chaotic cataclysm that shattered New Eternia ripped open a portal to a terrifying dimension known as the Demon Zone, home of the powerful reptilian race, the Kalagar, and their leader Whiplash. The merciless brute conquers New Eternia island by island, as he crushes all who stand in his way with the savage power of his thick-hided tail. So, sounds like he's not part of Skeletor's group, and he's just a guy that wants to conquer the rest of New Eternia. So, there's that, I guess. Of course, there's cross-sell of Merman and Grizzler, and Buzz-Off, and Faker. I don't have any of those yet, so this was the deluxe one in this set, in this wave. So I got it for Christmas, so that's why I'm opening it now. Alright, let's set this aside. Take a look at the actual figure. And here he is. I took off, he had a helmet on, but I took it off. So you can kind of see his face. Looks pretty good. Looks like Whiplash. I haven't stuck his tail on yet. He is kind of posed in this bent knee configuration already. And you can like bend that leg back. There is a articulation point here, but it doesn't really, can't get it to bend yet. A little stiff. But he's already, you can't have him straight legged. He's already bent in this position. So he's always going to be forward like that. Just a heads up. Does have some nice armor on. Looks like you'd be able to take that off here if you didn't want that. And on the back here, you can pop that off as well. So looking at his tail. Here's his tail. It's fairly long. It's about as tall as he is for a tail. Pretty long tail. It just pops into the back, into that spot there. The tail itself is flexible. You can kind of bend it. It is fairly a harder plastic rubber, but you can kind of bend it if you want. That just possibly pops back in there. There we go. Just pops in there like that. So I can already see an issue. Look at that. His tail is longer than his feet, and it doesn't come out that way. So you have to really have him hunched over if you want him to stand flat. And because his legs don't go straight, you have to really have him. Where's the flat surface? There we go. So, if I have him on a flat surface, he's going to have to sit like that. Unless this gets bent, unless the tail gets bent more of an arc instead of being straight down, he's going to have to sit like that, or stand like that. Because of his bent knees, he can't straighten his knees, and because of this, not really a super soft plastic rubber. Makes it for that. So maybe, you know, if you want to put this on your shelf, that may be a little harder to display. It's going to take up a lot of space displaying it on your shelf like that. So just a heads up on that. If you're deciding to display it or anything like that. Of course, it does have a nice handle you can just like whap them around with. I suppose if you applied some heat, it does kind of bend a little bit. I wonder if there's a wire in there. There, got a little better. Maybe it just takes a little. Looks like it might have a wire in it because I'm kind of bending it into shape. It's a little better. So it looks like you are able to bend it into shape a little bit. So that will help. What else does he have? He did come with a helmet, which as soon as I take it out of the box, it went flying. It does have this little helmet with horns. That just sits on his head like that. So there's that. That off. He does come with a couple of fists, extra hands. Just 2 fists. Fist bumps. What else? Of course, he has his classic spear. Very much like the vintage weapon. So he has that. He did come with an extra axe. That's pretty cool. Looks like a Ram Man axe almost. So there's that. And he came with this other, it looks like a torch. Like he's carrying a little torch. This flame effect does come off. And you have this. So I'm guessing that's like a torch thing. I don't know why he has a torch, but maybe because he's in caves and he lives underground, he needs to like have a torch. You would think that if he was an underground creature, he would already be able to see in the dark with evolution, like evolving his sight, but they gave him a little torch. So now he can be part of the mob with his torch and go to, I don't know, chase after Frankenstein's monster. So he has those are 3 accessories, extra accessories, helmet. I think overall it's a very good looking figure. The head sculpt is great. I love how that looks. And coloring on it looks pretty good. I don't really see anything missing on the paint, like paint apps or anything like that. His arms are all stiff. And it does have the ab crunch, but kind of limited with this tail as well. It does come with 2 holding hands, so you can't hold all those weapons. Probably just keep those in there. And not use the fists for anything really. Yeah, there he is. There's Whiplash, the new Eternia version of Whiplash. His joints are his thigh cuts are pretty loose. And overall, like I said, I got this for Christmas, so did not buy it at Target, or most likely Target is where they would have this. There he is. He's over there. Like I said, this was going to be my last Masterverse figure unboxing, review, first impressions, and all that good stuff. It's my last figure that I have that I purchased and I've gotten for Christmas and I've gotten gifted and yada yada. What's on my eye there? I don't know. So I will be moving on to Origin figures. I got a bunch of those. Got a bunch of play sets. It's over there. I talked about earlier, like Snake Mountain and some other stuff. So I need to get all of those done because, of course, Eternia Towers is coming hopefully in March. So I need to clear the way with all that stuff so I can get to that one. Of course, after Origin figures, then we're going to be talking about more CGI figures that I have, and get through all of those. So a full year of figures that I have in boxes that I need to unbox, basically. So be on the lookout for that. Of course, the easiest way to do that is to like and subscribe and share these videos and hit the bell for notifications so you know when a video like this comes out, which will be on a Monday for MOTU Monday. That's the easiest way to find out when any of these videos or my videos or anybody else's on the podcast, when their videos come out, is to hit that bell so you're notified about when a video will actually come out. Of course, you can go to our website, www.cracktasticplastic.com. The website's a place to go for all the things you need to know, like links to our social media, our podcast, which comes out every other Tuesday, download wherever you listen to podcasts, our a sponsor, Toy Hacks at toyhacks.com. For all your retro label needs, go to toyhacks.com. Of course, we have a caption contest every month. Check it out on our social media platforms. And you can win a $5 coupon if we pick you for writing something funny on a comment or drawing something funny, or usually just something funny on a specific post that we have for that contest. We also have Amazon wish lists on our webpage. It's, of course, past the Christmas season, but it is birthday season for all the podcasters here on the show. So Jason already had his birthday in January. Josh is going to have his in February. And then Corey and myself respectively round out March for birthdays. So if you felt so generous as to get us something for our birthday, we would give you a shout out and do a video like this and open it so that everybody can see how awesome you are. So go to all those things, that merch and a bunch of other stuff can be found, of course, on our website, www.cracktasticplastic.com. What else? Final thoughts on the figure. Looks great. It's a big boy for sure. Almost as large as that Beastman that came out, that new Eternia version of Beastman. Which is cool. I mean, I think they should, the villains should be big. They should be, big bad guys. That's what, that's how you want your villains to be, is to be larger than life. And I think this fits the role for that as well. So, I do have an extra a robe, because I have an extra trap jaw. So I might try to fit that on him, see if that, because he was part of the motherboard cult. All hail mother. Back there. Part of the motherboard cult in Revolution, however you want to call it. So with Triclops and Trapjaw and Whiplash, so maybe you can put like a little electronic eye or something on him, and then put some take this stuff off and put some cult garb cloaks on him. Then he would be like the third member of Motherboard. The great Meg Foster. Alright. That's it. This has been Whiplash saying, see you later. I've been saying ciao for now.